We're hearing from a grieving mother who lost her only child after he died Friday while hiking South Mountain. He was hiking with his brother when he fell 40 feet to his death. Thanks for joining us at 9. I'm Jason Barry.
And I'm Karina Rubio. Tonight, investigators and family members are trying to piece together what went wrong. Molly McBride talked with the victim's mother today, an emotional conversation tonight.
Yeah, it's really a nightmare that too many moms have had to endure. Your child needs help, but you can't get to them. For Marie Ortiz, that terrifying scenario became reality on Friday when she got the call that her only child, Gilbert, had been in a terrible accident.
I don't know how to carry on. He's my only child.
Marie Ortiz says her son, among many things, was a hard worker.
He was always working. He was always working. He never had a vacation. He never did things.
After spending more than a decade as an auto tech, the 31-year-old was getting ready to pursue a new career in cybersecurity.
He wanted to make sure I was happy. That's why he was pursuing this IT, just to make sure I was happy, just make sure that I was covered.
She says Gilbert was about to move from AZ back home to the Pacific Northwest. Then, midday Friday, that chance for a happy reunion suddenly ended. Marie says Gilbert was hiking with his brother when, according to Phoenix Fire, he fell 40 feet off of South Mountain.
I don't know what happened, and just knowing he was by himself, and it really hurts.
She describes panic and confusion as pieces of information flooded in online while she watched helplessly more than 1,000 miles away in Oregon.
I couldn't help him. I feel so helpless because I can't even hold his hand.
Authorities are still piecing together exactly what happened. They tell us they don't suspect any foul play, but Marie wants answers, respect while she grieves, and above all else, to bring her baby back home.
At this moment, just trying to get him home. I just want my son home.
Marie says she wants to bury Gilbert with his grandparents in the Pacific Northwest. The family created a GoFundMe to help with that and other funeral and memorial expenses. You can find that link under this web story at azfamily.com. In the studio, Molly McBride for Arizona's Family.